Today's video is sponsored by SimpliSafe. At SimpliSafe, your safety is the only thing that matters. The holidays are coming up, which means I'm going to be enjoying family time and away from the home and office, so it's nice to know those things are protected by SimpliSafe when I'm not around. SimpliSafe's professional monitoring is less than $1 per day. There are no hidden fees and they never lock you into a long-term contract. They ship the system directly to your door and setup is simple and easy. You can do it yourself or you can have a professional do it. With their advanced sensors, cameras, and monitoring equipment, SimpliSafe takes pride in giving you the peace of mind that who and what you care most about is protected. They offer 24/7 live guard protection as a feature of their Fast Protect monitoring plan. It's powered by their smart alarm wireless indoor security camera. The sleek, lightweight camera integrates seamlessly into your SimpliSafe system. The smart alarm indoor camera is the only indoor camera that can trigger the alarm and blare a built-in siren to instantly deter intruders. SimpliSafe agents are always ready to assess the situation, then contact you and first responders. The 24/7 live guard protection is exclusive to SimpliSafe and gives the professional monitoring agents the ability to see and even speak live to intruders in your home or business. Thanks again to SimpliSafe for sponsoring this video. Save up to 50% on your SimpliSafe security system when you sign up for the Fast Protect monitoring and get your first month free. Visit simplisafe.com/offtheranch to customize yours. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Desperado Resort. My name is Matt Carricker. I bought a freaking Peterbilt. Look at this beauty. I actually wanted to buy a Peterbilt for a really long time, but I had no real reason to ever buy one until we got this resort and I bought Pearl, the dump truck, and I was like, you know what we need? A bigger dump truck. This is a 2006 Peterbilt 379. It has a Cummins ISM engine, which is cool. It's like a 10.8 liter engine, and it holds a lot more dirt than Pearl held. It has a tandem axle setup in the back and a huge bed. I've always wanted a Peterbilt just because I think they're awesome. We're naming it Optimus, and I own a Peterbilt now. Let's go do some work. There's old Pearl. There's one of the rental dump trucks. So we actually have Pearl and 2 rentals. We've been running 3 dump trucks every day. And we own Pearl, but I'm paying $9,000 a month for those 2 other dump trucks to stay out here on the property. And I was like, man, this is dumb. What if we just bought a big dump truck that was as good as those 2 put together, and then I get to keep $9,000 a month? So that's what we did. I bought this Peterbilt because in 2.5 months, what I spent on this truck will be paid off by not renting those dump trucks. So as soon as the term is up on those guys, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of them. And we'll just have Pearl and Optimus. And Optimus has working air conditioner, which Pearl does not have, which is very nice. So now, filling me up. And we can put a whole lot more stuff in here. So we're just getting rubble. This is actually an old slab that was the big main building on the property, but the slab was like way too thin, no support beams, no rebar. So we're just like breaking it all up. We're gonna haul it, put it at the bottom of some berms. So this is the cockpit. It's a manual, it's a 10-speed, and there's 5 gears, and then you shift it up to high gear, and then you go through the same spots again, but it's for the top 5 gears. So it's 5, you shift up and go through the next 5. So that was a learning curve. It also, you don't use the clutch when you're shifting. Use the clutch to get into gear, use the clutch for the PTO, but otherwise you don't use the clutch while you're shifting, so that's weird too, to have clutchless shifts. Figuring it out, and then there's all these switches and things that, yeah, they all do stuff. I don't know. So you use clutch for first gear. This bee is attacking me. And then after that, you don't. I'm gonna keep it in first for this little turn right here. We got this thing loaded up. turning radius, not great. So then you just pull it out. Yep, got it. No clutching needed. And that's third. It's something I think you'd get the hang of really fast if you did it a lot. But just being in here, it's weird. Shift gears with no clutch pedal. So now we take this over to the range. This is the tricky one, so I'm in 5 right now, and I need to get to 6. So I pull it out, come over, pick that up. All right, could have been better, but could have been worse. Now we're in 6th gear. We're cruising. All right, 6 to 7. Come on, get in. There it is. Found 7. Yeah, buddy. I'm a freaking Peterbilt driver, baby! We also got a big grader out here, a scraper, so he's come and he's making all these roads really flat out here to the range. You can see how nice and big they look. We've been dumping a lot more base on them and now scraping them flat, so they're much better. Eventually we're gonna get a roller out here too, knock down all these little rocks. It'll be so nice and smooth. It's all coming together slowly but surely. And now, backing around the back side of the berm here, because we gotta build the base out a little wider with all this rubble, and then we'll pour the nice stuff on top of it. Just basically gonna widen our berm on the back side. Gonna engage PTO, let the air out, that unlocks. Okay, PTO's engaged, do that. And now I should be able to lift this up. I need to make sure our gate opens. The gate's supposed to open, but our gate is not open. Why? Gate's open. Figured it out. Now, we dump. And what's cool about this is this would have been 3 total trips with Pearl or those other small dump trucks. So with this bad boy, we can do it all in one. Just like that, she's empty. All right, bring her down, close the gate. Good to go. This is awesome. Freaking Optimus Prime. Love it. Optimus!
I didn't even notice that.
How did you not notice this?
I didn't notice it was you. I thought you like rated another one. I was like,
no, this is the new one.
nice.
Yeah, she's a beast. Nice tables. Mikey's bringing all those tables. Can I shift and talk? Oh yeah, I can. Because we're gonna have an event out here very soon. First of its kind, and hopefully the first of many. We're trying to make it as good as possible on short notice. So we got a bunch of tables to set up out there. All right, just killed it. We're gonna go help Mikey unload the tables. This thing is freaking awesome. Mikey, how long did it take you to load all these tables on here?
Probably about an hour.
About an hour. How long do you think it'll take to unload them?
I'm gonna say cool 45 seconds.
45 seconds. Starting now.
That worked pretty good.
That'll do. We interrupt your normally scheduled broadcast to bring you fall on the Desperado. These cypress trees, all the little needles have turned brown and they're all falling all over the ground, as you can see, but they're also going into the river. You can see them all just flowing down. Super pretty on the Guadalupe River. God, look at these fall colors. All right, we actually have a guest coming back soon. It'll be his second visit to the Desperado. He loved it so much, he's gonna be our first repeat customer. He's coming like in 2 days, I think. You'll see him then. 2 things we need to get done today that we haven't been getting done yet. First, we got our grader, our scraper, and it's gotta go down here and scrape some area. We wanna flatten out an area where we're gonna put some RVs eventually. So we're just gonna get the scraper down there so we can kinda get a preliminary look and see what it looks like when it's all flat. I thought I would go faster down this hill, but this hill is steeper than it looks on camera and he's scared. Oh, look at that bad boy. So we've been renting lots of stuff. We got dump trucks rented, we got excavators, we got a scraper, we got a drill, we've got another backhoe, we have another skid steer. Anyway, I wonder what it was like having money. I can't remember, it was so long ago. I'm broke. The last blast we're doing on this road, we have a big hump right there. And so it's gonna come through all this rock, blast that. It's gonna push it all that way. We're gonna back up, set her off. Now we wait. Wait for the boom. Jeez, those are chunks of rocks. Oh my gosh. Yup. You good?
Oh, yeah.
Woo! So cool. So it just pushes it all that way. You can see all those huge rocks though. Solid rock all through that. Which is why we weren't able to dig, because you go down with an excavator and you just hit freaking rock. So the road's coming down here. Here's where we started blasting. All through this. So now all this dirt needs to be moved out. We'll have a nice, smooth, gradual slope all the way down this hill. We are finally done drilling and blasting through this rock. Thankfully, we can get rid of that freaking expensive drill. These boulders, it lifted out of the ground here and moved them over there. You can actually see that one's got a hole drilled through it. So that yellow wire going through is that blasting wire. So they drilled a hole down, passed the explosives down through there. It blew up under it, popped that giant boulder off, rolled it down the hill, took out this little hackberry tree. This one somehow survived, but it's pretty ugly. God. Explosives are cool, man. They're scary though, especially when the rocks start flying at you. Those freaking sheep. I sold like 23 sheep the other day, and I keep just finding more herds around the property. Like I won't see any for a day, and then all of a sudden there's just more sheep. And then I'll go over there and there's like a herd over there. I can't get rid of them. So sheep, need to get you off the property. This drill, need to get you off the property, which I'm super glad we're done with, because that thing's expensive. You can see in this video, we kind of highlighted all of the heavy machinery we have out here. We have a lot of guys out here working. We have a lot of machines out here working. We're just trying to like grind through this, literally and figuratively, just get through all this rock and get through this whole process, because it's expensive, but the faster we can do it, the faster we can ideally get everything done and open something up and finally have something that generates some sort of income on this property. Because yikes, abandoned resorts are not cheap. I'm slowly but surely finding out. So anyway, I'm trying. We're still freaking out a little bit. I'm hoping that in a few months, when we get that first dollar, we'll freak out a little less. But we gotta keep pushing until we get there. Thanks so much for watching this episode of Renovating an Abandoned Resort. I love you, and I'll see you next time.